The first thing Daniel noticed about the room was the smell. Not rot. Not mildew. Something older. Like dust that had been breathing for too long. The clerk at the roadside motel hesitated before handing him the key. Room 312, she said, forcing a smile. Top floor. Last one. Daniel didn't ask why it was the only available room in a half-empty motel. He should have. The hallway upstairs stretched longer than it should have, the flickering lights buzzing overhead like trapped insects. Every door was closed. Except one. At the far end. Room 312. Its door was slightly ajar. Inside, the room felt wrong. Not dirty. Not broken. Just used. The bed was made too neatly, like someone had smoothed it over again and again. The curtains were drawn tight, even though it was still daylight outside. And there was a chair in the corner, facing the bed. Daniel laughed under his breath. Creepy aesthetic, he muttered, tossing his bag down. He turned on the TV for noise. Static. That night, the knocking started. 3 slow taps. From the wall behind the bed. Daniel froze. He pressed his ear against the wall. Silence. Then, a faint sound. Breathing. Not his. He didn't sleep much. When morning came, the room looked normal again. Quiet. Still. But the chair had moved. Just slightly closer to the bed. At the front desk, Daniel tried to sound casual. Hey, someone staying next door? The clerk didn't look up. No one's been in the rooms around 312 for years. He forced a laugh. Then someone's messing with me. Now she looked at him. No one goes up there after midnight. That night, Daniel locked the door. He pushed the chair against it. And stayed awake. At 2:17 a.m., the TV turned on by itself. Static filled the room. Then, slowly, an image formed. A grainy black and white view of the same room. From the corner. From where the chair was. Daniel's stomach dropped. Because on the screen, he was lying on the bed. Asleep. He looked down at himself. Awake. Sitting upright. Breathing hard. Then the figure on the TV sat up too. But slower. Jerky. Wrong. Its head turned. Not toward the camera. Toward him. The knocking came again. Not from the wall. From inside the closet. The handle began to turn. Slowly. Daniel stumbled backward, heart pounding. Nope. Nope, nope. The closet door creaked open. Inside. Darkness. Too deep for a small motel closet. And something moved inside it. Something tall. Too tall. It unfolded itself, joints cracking softly, like it had been bent for years. Then it stepped out. It looked like him. Almost. Same face. Same clothes. But the eyes were wrong. Too wide. Too aware. And the smile. Too late. Like it learned how after watching. You weren't supposed to see that. It whispered. Its voice was Daniel's. But layered. Like more voices were trying to speak at the same time. Daniel ran. He threw open the door and sprinted down the hallway. But the hallway was longer now. Endless. The lights flickering faster. Buzzing louder. And every door he passed started to open. Just a crack. Inside each room. Something stood in the darkness. Watching. Waiting. Smiling his smile. He reached the stairs, nearly collapsing as he ran down to the lobby. The clerk was still there. Calm. Unmoving. Something's in that room. Daniel gasped. It looks like me. She tilted her head slightly. That means it's almost done. Almost done with what? She didn't answer. Just slid a new key across the counter. Room 312 is ready again. Daniel stared at her. Then slowly turned. Toward the mirror behind the desk. And froze. The reflection wasn't his. Not quite. It stood straighter. Smiling wider. Watching him. like he was the copy. Behind him, the clerk spoke softly. It takes a few nights for the room to empty you out. From upstairs, 3 slow knocks echoed through the building. And this time, they came from inside Daniel's chest.